Have you ever thought that you finally found something real, only to feel it disappear overnight? One moment, the late night talks, the constant texting, the excitement, and then suddenly, silence. The replies slow down, the energy shifts, and you're left questioning what went wrong. Modern dating looks exciting on the outside. The apps, the matches, the endless possibilities. But no one talks about how empty, confusing, and exhausting it really is. I've been there. You think you've met someone different, but in the end, it feels like the same painful cycle, over and over. I've been through it all. The constant messaging, the good morning texts, the excitement of thinking maybe this time it's real. But then, without warning, it fades. They pull away and you're left confused, questioning your worth. Most people stay silent about why this happens, but I've lived it. And today, I'll share the brutal truth behind modern dating. It started like every story you hope will be different. We met online, exchanged a few messages, and suddenly it felt like we just clicked. The conversations flowed, hours passed like minutes, and for the first time in a long time, I let myself believe maybe this time it's real. We talked about everything: life, dreams, childhood stories, even the small, silly things that somehow bring two people closer. And with every late night call, every good morning text, I could feel my walls coming down. It felt safe, exciting, honest. For a moment, I thought I finally found someone who saw me. But slowly, almost without noticing, the energy shifted. The replies took longer. The conversations became shorter, less meaningful. That spark, the one that made me feel like I mattered, started fading. At first, I blamed myself. Maybe I was too available. Maybe I cared too much. Maybe I said the wrong thing. So I tried harder, texting more, being more understanding, giving space, then pulling back, overthinking every single word. But deep down, I could feel it. They were pulling away, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. And that's the hardest part about modern dating. One moment you're sharing dreams, the next you're left staring at your phone, waiting for a reply that never comes. The silence is loud, the overthinking is constant, and the confusion, it eats you alive. I spent nights replaying every message, wondering where it went wrong. I questioned my worth, my value, everything about me. But then, slowly, I started to see the pattern. Not just in this one experience, but everywhere. It wasn't just me. It wasn't just them. It's the way modern dating is built. This culture of endless options, shallow connections, and the illusion that there's always someone better around the corner. We chase excitement, but run from vulnerability. We crave connection, but avoid the discomfort that comes with it. I realized I was stuck in the same cycle so many of us are, hoping for something real in a system designed to keep everything temporary. And that's when the brutal truth hit me. It's not always about me or them. It's the reality of modern dating. Fast, confusing, disposable. And unless we face that truth, the cycle never ends. When I finally stepped back and looked at everything clearly, I realized it wasn't just about me or them. The entire system of modern dating is built in a way that leaves most of us feeling lost, hurt, and exhausted. Let me share with you the brutal lessons I've learned, the hard way, not from books or experts, but from real heartbreak, from confusion, from nights spent overthinking every message. Lesson 1. Dating apps. Create the illusion of endless options. We live in a world where, with a single swipe, we believe there's always someone better out there. But the truth is, this mindset makes real connection nearly impossible. People don't invest deeply because they think, why settle when there's more options? I fell into that too, always wondering, always comparing. But in chasing endless possibilities, we lose the depth that real love requires. Lesson 2. Ghosting has normalized emotional abandonment. There was a time when conversations ended with honesty. Now, silence has become the norm. Ghosting feels like rejection, but it's deeper than that. It's the quiet erasing of your existence from someone's life. I've experienced it, and I know the pain of waiting for a reply that never comes. Ghosting leaves emotional scars that make us question our worth. But understand, their silence reflects their emotional immaturity, not your value. Lesson 3. Fear of real connection keeps people distant. We all crave connection. We tell ourselves we want love, honesty, depth, but when it finally shows up, many of us pull away. Why? Because real connection means being truly seen. Not just the good parts, but also the insecurities, the scars, the fears we've been hiding from the world. Vulnerability feels risky. It means dropping the mask, letting someone close enough to see the messy, imperfect parts of us. Most people aren't ready for that level of exposure. I've experienced it. The person who pulled away from me wasn't rejecting me, they were avoiding themselves. They couldn't face their own insecurities, their unhealed wounds, so they ran from the one thing that required them to be real, genuine connection. And I learned their distance was never about my worth, it was about their fears. Lesson 4. Most chase validation, not true love. Modern dating feels like a game, swiping, matching, texting, and it gives us this quick rush, this temporary boost of confidence. I've been there too, addicted to the notifications, the compliments, the attention. But chasing validation isn't the same as building love. When we're caught up in the thrill of being wanted, we lose sight of what real connection looks like. Love isn't supposed to be a constant high. It's built through patience, understanding, showing up when it's not easy. But most people stop at the surface. The flirtation, the excitement, the temporary ego boost. I've realized, when we only seek validation, we attract shallow, short-lived connections that leave us feeling emptier than before. True love goes beyond attention. It requires depth, and most people aren't ready to dive that deep. Lesson 5. Real love feels safe, but most avoid vulnerability. The harshest truth I've learned: real love feels calm, secure, and grounding. But that peace scares people. We've been conditioned to believe love should feel like constant highs and lows, like chaos. So when someone finally offers stability, we run, mistaking peace for boredom. I've done that, and I've been on the receiving end of it too. But real love doesn't confuse you. It doesn't make you question your worth. It stays, it grows, and it feels safe. These lessons weren't easy to accept, but once I did, everything changed. I stopped blaming myself. I started understanding modern dating for what it is. Flawed, confusing, but also full of opportunities to grow and protect my heart. If modern dating has left you feeling confused, hurt, or questioning your worth, you're not alone. I've been there, thinking I finally found something real, only to watch it fade without reason. But I've learned this isn't always about us. It's about a dating culture built on fear, shallow validation, and emotional distance. You deserve more than confusion. You deserve peace, real connection, and someone who chooses you without games. If my words connected with your story, subscribe to this channel. I'll keep sharing the raw truths no one talks about, because you deserve honesty and love.